Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I don't think y'all ready. Listen, let me get this right here. Let me get everything together here, which I should have been doing that when this countdown was going on. But let me say this to everybody. Welcome to another edition of The Luke Show, where we're going to get not naked. We ain't going to get, but it's going to get close to naked tonight. It's going to get close to everybody straighten up a collar, because this is going to be we're going to get off of this bad boy at 10 o'clock. But it's going to get wild. How you doing, Pierre Rutledge? I know you was calling me. I was on another Zoom call and everything, and I had to take that call because that was a very, very important call. I'll tell y'all about the call later. But I'm so happy to have you guys here tonight for the Luke Show. It's going to be a good show tonight. I'm sorry that I missed you all on Sunday. There was a whole lot of things going on Sunday. Y'all had the big weather in Miami. I was in Atlanta with my son for his spring break. Ended up doing what? Flights getting canceled. You know, I'm on Delta. No, I was originally on American. Then I switched over to Delta, trying to get home, because I got to get Junior here so he can't miss no day in school. So I go and do the right thing as a dad would do, and get on there and start talking my way into trying to get home. So I then switched the flight to Delta. Bought 2 tickets, brand new tickets. You know how that would be last minute. Got those, and as soon as I got the tickets, flights canceled. So we sat in the airport for about 6 hours. You know, let me say this: the experience in the airport. You know, I have these passes to go into the Admirals Club and the Delta Club and all that. And I'm sitting up in the Delta Club. I go into the Delta Club. Long lines because all the flights have been canceled, and you know they were on delay at the time, so long lines. Go in there. So you got 2 lines. There was a white lady in one line. There was a black guy in the line. So you obviously know what line I ended up going into. I ended up getting into the black line. Oh, I'm going over here into the black line. I'm not going to be going over here into the white line with the white lady. She is not going to abuse me. I'm going to go over here and do that. So what did I end up doing? That was the worst line that I ever could have got in, was the black line. The black guy was so hardcore. Scan your ticket. Scan my ticket. Oh, shit. You know, one of those kind of guys, you know, scan your ticket. Scan my ticket. Oh, and by the way, yes, Mr. Campbell, you have your credentials in order, but he's going to have to pay him. Who the fuck is him? Junior? Mini-Me? And Mini-Me sitting up there like, what's the problem? I say him, he has a name. Him has a name, sir. His name is Blake. And that's what his name is. I'm the word, don't fuck with my kids, whatever you do. So she was acting, he was acting a little interesting, like, you know, some of those kind of people do. And I was like, this is some bullshit. I go over here, you would think in the climate of everything that's going on, black people getting abused by white people, getting murdered, getting killed, getting everything in God's, you name it, happen to us, that we would be sympathetic to each other. But no, not Mr. Man. No, he was going to show these black family that you're going to have to pay the extra $37 because you don't have the family package. Give me the goddamn family package. So eventually the fights were canceled because I got the alert on my phone. So now I got to go back down there to him. And I'm like, okay, Luke, calm. Get your shit together. Don't turn into that Negro from Liberty City, because you will I do turn into that nigga from Liberty City, Negro from Liberty City. Take a few deep breaths, walk down the steps, don't even go through the elevator. So by the time you get down there, you be calm and collected because you know you're getting ready to deal with a different kind of Negro. And that's what happens to a lot of us Negroes. We get put into positions, and you would think that we would get help from African Americans, but meanwhile, we get shitted on by Black people. So I go down there and I say, young man, the flight's canceled. Yes. And I'm want to rebook. I've rebooked for tomorrow. No, he rebooked me. He rebooked me for tomorrow. Gotta get back, get my son to school. This motherfucker rebooked me on Monday for 10:30 at night after I just told him I'm going back to get my child in school early. I need to go early. Then I say, well, sir, do you have a voucher? Meanwhile, you got to keep in mind, I had a flight on American, which was canceled originally to get me over to Delta. I had the flight on American, so I had already rebooked the flight on American. I'm just trying to be smart, trying to get my ass home. And then I would have went home. By the time I got on that plane, I'd have canceled the flight on American, and I got my refund and all that. So everything canceled. So I tell him, I want to, so it's okay. I looked at the thing, 10:30. This motherfucker here. I say, so, you canceled the flight. So are you guys going to give me a voucher? Oh, one of these smart niggas. Now, if he had some sense, he would look down at the computer and say, this motherfucker got 500,000 miles on Delta. He didn't even do that. He already profiled me. See, Black people profile Black people, and that's the worst kind. So I ended up, he says, yes, I can give you a voucher. Now here, keep in mind, I'm platinum or whatever, diamond or whatever the fuck it is on Delta and all these other airlines. He never looked down. Black man profile another Black man. Oh, here you go. I'll give you a voucher. Here, you can take this. You can $60. You can go into Howard Johnson and pay. See, Howard Johnson, right? I got the mask on and all this shit right now, right? I got the mask on, the hoodie, the hat, the glasses, took the mask off, took the hoodie off, took the hat, put it on the counter. I said, look here, motherfucker. Do I look like a motherfucker that stays in a fucking Howard Johnson? And then I stopped short right there. I said, matter of fact, this is what you do. Cancel that shit. Cancel my fucking flight. And matter of fact, I'm going to complain on your ass because you're doing a little too much. You're doing a little too much, sweetheart. You need to get it together. You need to understand that you're Black and I'm Black because you just gave the white people vouchers. And I know you did that. So I mosey my ass to the hotel. Me and my son, we've been in the airport all day. I go to the hotel, get in the line, and all the white people are in the line at the hotel and they got vouchers and their rooms are paid for. I didn't go to no fucking Howard Johnson or whatever that shit is. All I think of Howard Johnson is on over there when you get off the highway. Howard Johnson over there, you know how you get off the highway, all the strippers stay up in there. I'm like, I'm gonna take my son to the stripper hotel? We ain't finna do that. This Negro finna throw us in the stripper hotel in Atlanta. So I go and do what? I'm like, fuck that, cancel all this shit, take this Howard Johnson and shove it up your ass, and I go to the hotel. So I go to my regular hotel. My agent booked it. Yeah, give me a hotel. I already had my hotel on standby. I already knew what the fuck I was dealing with when I went to deal with this idiot. So I go up in there, and I'm at the hotel at the airport, and all the white people in line that I saw at the Delta thing. Now here I'm supposed to be in an exclusive club. This the club shit. And them white people in line, they got Oh, hell, to the lady, oh, great job. You got a Delta. Oh, you got a Delta voucher. Yes, I have a Delta voucher. You know how the white people say it. I have a Delta voucher and my room is paid for. Oh, yes, your room is paid for. Okay. I'm sitting up in the line saying to myself, Luke, these are the type of Negroes that you fight for every day. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Pence. Howard Johnson, the King's Inn. The King's Inn, where you go get in. And you go take the scribbles over there. Man, for to put me down. The black man in the fucking club, the exclusive club where you got paid $1,000 to get in this bitch. While I said, it would take a Negro to do that. So that was my little thing. And so I stayed up all night because, you know, that had me bothered. And I had to get Junior on the airplane. So by the time I came back Monday to do the show, I said, okay, I'll be up in there. And I end up passed the fuck out. That's what happened. So I missed everything. So people don't blame me. Blame that thing who works at Delta, which I put on Twitter, and I got to send Delta my confirmation codes and all that. And they're going to probably fire his ass. He need to be working at someplace else. Put me in the stripper hotel with my damn son and get a white people a free pass. Unbelievable. But that's how it is. That's why I try to tell y'all, it ain't always good that the white people, that the black people gonna look out for black people when you go to the counter. Because black people can be the worst fucking people at the counter. You think you finna go up there and get some good service, and they go to acting like assholes. I'm trying to tell you. And so that's my little experience. Fuck that. David Franklin said, now y'all check in. Let's get this thing started. Check in. Let me know where y'all at. Let me know where y'all calling from. Let me know where y'all from. Let me get my shit together. I'm looking like I'm supposed to be in the motherfucking Howard Johnson. Check in. Let me know where y'all from at. Crystal Foster. I see you, Crystal Foster. The girl who looks out for everybody in the community. Crystal Foster. I love Crystal Foster. She be uncovering shit all day, and she gets on the phone and calls me, Luke, you know what I just uncovered? There's another scam going on. And I'll be like, Crystal, yes. Crystal be discovering all the scams and shit going on. Detroit in the building, baby. I see you, Dave. David Franklin. There he is. Detroit is in the building. Y'all don't believe me? Detroit in the building? SF. San Francisco in the house. San Francisco is in the house. This shit is going to be on and popping. We got who? Louisville, Kentucky is in the building. Chatillon, Florida. Y'all don't know what Chatillon, Florida is. I see. We got who is over here? Plantation, baby. Plantation representing in the building. Duval. Hey, y'all ain't know it was a Cocoa Beach here. Don't think it's cocoa butter. Cocoa Beach. Cocoa Beach is where it's at, baby. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, there it is right there. Hey, this boy here talking about Holiday Inn. Oh, 79. Not 79. Fort Lauderdale in the building. I see you, Fort Lickerdale. Hey, there it is. Ohio is up in here. Jacksonville is up in here. Man, listen, man. Little Haiti up in here. What's up, Souls? All my Souls in the building. I see y'all. Now, I never... Fruitland? What the fuck is Fruitland Park? I never heard of that. But my favorite town, Oakland City. Oakland, California. They used to call Oakland back in the days Cokeland. That's what they used to call Oakland, baby. Hey, hold on. We can't even start the show without the MIA. 305 all day, 305 all day, 305 all day. Hey, so let's get this thing started. All right. Hey, I got some things to talk about. Speaking of black people, listen, we gotta do a moment of silence before we start for my brother DMX. Can't start without a moment of silence for him because I love him. All right. Moment of silence for DMX. Listen, me and X was getting ready to do a movie this summer. I got my lines, got my script, all this shit ready to go. Got my part, looking at his part. We're going to work together. I'm so fucking excited because X was an extraordinary, not just an extraordinary rapper, but this man was a hell of an actor as well. And so, I mean, I was real excited to work with this dude, this brother, you know, and you know, we lost a good one. We lost a good guy. You know, we know X was fighting his demons and everything. And I know there are people out there that are fighting demons every day. And we pray for y'all all the time. Every time I get ready to eat, I say a prayer for all the people who need help, all the people who are fighting these difficult things in life. But just remember, people, we can overcome some of these things with just a lot of hard work and love from other people. You know, it's a beautiful thing when you have people in your corner, you know, who've been with you for years, and people who you don't even know that's in your corner, and they all of a sudden appear in these difficult times. And so, you know, best thing I heard, you know, out of this whole sad ordeal with DMX is that he owned all of his masters. That was a very important thing. So his family is taken care of. He created generational wealth, and now his family can be taken care of. His daughter, I saw a video, man, just brought me to tears on YouTube. Not YouTube, but it was on Facebook, where I saw X and his baby girl, and they were riding in this skydive roller coaster, whatever the hell it was, and he had up and they was like, "Daddy gonna be here, Daddy gonna be here, Daddy with you, Daddy with you, Daddy with you." And man, that shit was like, I you know, it was so deep, you know, because a lot of people look at us hip hop artists as, some look at us as superheroes, some people look at us as bad guys, some people, you know, get on TV and say rap and rappers are the worst things in the world. But I can say this, one thing about every rapper I know, and majority of the rappers I know that comes up from my era, we always are family-oriented individuals. We have always been family. We've always prided ourselves to be totally different than what a fucking R&B dude is, or an actor or actress. Rappers are loyal to their woman, loyal to their wife, loyal to their girl, loyal to their kids. All rappers are loyal to their kids and their girls and their wives and all that shit right there. You don't see rapper jumping from this one to that one to this one to that one. You don't see that. You don't see Run leaving over here. You don't see Jay leaving Beyonce. You don't see KRS-One leaving his wife. You don't see Ice Cube leaving his old girl, screwing around over here doing all these things. And you see them kids are close niche and now not to say that there's no difficulties in families. Yes, there's difficulties in families every day. Yes, there's going to be some breakups, and yes, there's going to be some wives that are going to take off and be with somebody else, and there are some extraordinary circumstances. Yes. But at the end of the day, 99.1% of the time, the rapper is fucking loyal. The rapper ain't running around doing the things that you expect the rapper to do because you hear it on the record. The rapper ain't doing that. We are loyal to the core and we love our fucking family. That's why people be so like, "Oh, great dad." They see me a picture with me and my son and all that. I'm like, great dad, shit. I come from Stanley and Yvonne Campbell. My dad ain't never left the motherfucker. My dad always been there, and he's always did for 5 boys. No girls. Just imagine that. Raising that. And that's what it's all about. So when people talk about hip-hop artists, that's why I'm always going to defend us to the fullest. Lil Wayne and his daughters. Fucking cherish his kids. Absolutely love them to death. So when people have a tendency of talking the bullshit about rappers and what type of person we are, No, we're loyal to the core. We're loyal to who we're with, and we're loyal to everything that we're all about. So when I see DMX on there with his daughter, it just reminded me of every other rapper and how they feel about their family, and no different than me. And how I feel about my son. My son is gonna get anything in the world that he want. I spoil my child because there ain't no other motherfucker gonna spoil him. He ain't gonna become a certain age and some white person gonna introduce him to a fucking steak and fine dining in his first flight. And so he's looking at these motherfuckers as if they're the best things since sliced bread. No, where you want to go at? God damn it, that's where we going. What do you want to eat? God damn it, that's what we're going to eat. Where you want to fly? We're going to fly here. Where you want to do? No, I want to sit in these seats. Okay, good. Let's sit in these seats. What the fuck? But that's what we have to do as men. So DMX, rest in peace, my brother. Your legacy will live on. We will not allow your legacy to go to the side, because where my dog's at is always going to be up in this motherfucker. As long as the Q Dogs is up in this bitch, it's going to be where my dog's at and everybody else. Now, here go the Q Dogs. They're going to start barking and shit. But let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk. Let's talk. The Luke Talk Show tonight is brought to you by Crystal Foster. And Crystal Foster is looking for... Let me stop there. All right. We had another shooting of an innocent black man. While the trial is going on in Minneapolis, the black man gets murdered by the police. The police says I was going from a taser, but then I didn't know. I made a mistake. And then the chief says on the thing, hey, look, she didn't mean to shoot him. She didn't mean to shoot him. She meant to taser him. You heard her say taser, taser, taser. Then without further ado, they thought that he was just talking to those people in the room. He probably looked at the people in the room and said, oh, you motherfuckers stupid. Y'all don't know the rules and regulations, and y'all ain't abreast of how this thing works. Not knowing that you got all these networks with these experts sitting on there, and the expert asked the expert on CNN and say, expert, is this how this shit go? Former police chief, no, it don't go like that, because some years ago we switched those rules. That's why we put the taser on the weak side and the gun on the other side, so you don't never get the taser and the gun mixed up, because somebody mixed the gun and the taser up one time before and they shot the motherfucker. So no, we know the difference between the taser. So the lady got the gun out saying, taser, taser, taser. This lady got the gun out screaming, taser, you got the gun. You got the gun. I'm tripping. I'm sitting up here saying, I'm looking at the press conference live. I'm looking at this shit live. I'm like, Chief, you did not say that. She didn't mean to do it. She's been working on the police force for God knows how long, and she didn't mean to do it. All us boo-boo the motherfucking fool. You shoot the boy in the car, and you come back, and this is your story? Just imagine how many times they done shot unarmed black people. And then you put this on social media. You say, hey, look at that, fucked up. There we go again. The cops shot another motherfucker. And there we go again. And then what ends up happening? What ends up happening? White people get on there. There you go again, Luther. You always use the race card. What does race have to do with it? What the fuck? What does race have to do? Are they shooting you white people? When you get stopped. When you get stopped by the police, you call your mama. Everybody. I was looking at another story. Everybody calling their mama. Mama, the police are there stopping me, mama. Mama, they're stopping me. Mama, pray for me. It's almost like you get ready to get killed. Motherfuckers is really getting on the phone calling their mother. Black people, black men have to get on the phone and call their mother in the United States of America. Because there's nobody to save us? Absolutely nobody. There's nobody to save us. And newsflash, ain't nobody coming to save us. And you want to know the reason why? Because it's something that they call quantified immunity. Quantified immunity is no different than stand your ground. See, stand your ground is for the citizens to kill innocent black people. Like when they killed Trayvon Martin. That was designed so that, you know, scare white people when they see black people and they can say, oh, I was in fear of my life. This big black buff guy came up to me, and so I shot the motherfucker and killed it. So I'm going to use stand your ground. And so they're going to eventually get not a all-black jury. That's not going to happen nowhere in America. You're going to go get a all-white jury. And at some point, even if it's some black people on there to be saying, bullshit, it's going to be a mistrial. That's how that goes. It's going to be a fucking mistrial. And so when you get the mistrial, what ends up happening with the mistrial? The individual gets away. So that's how that works. Okay. So black people, it's not going to happen no time soon. We're not going to get any, there's no savior coming. There's nobody in a white suit coming to save black people. And let me say this, it's going to get worse. I know y'all like, what the fuck you mean, Luke? Yes, it's going to get worse. You'll hear me keep coughing this damn fan. It's going to get worse. Why is it going to get worse? Before I get into the worst part about this conversation that y'all might not be ready for, it's going to get worse because the police officers understand the rule that's called quantified immunity, where it's virtually impossible for you to prosecute the police. The lady just quit the job. She resigned. You know what's going to happen? She's going to go to another department. She's going to go to another department and be working for somebody else. There's a man the other day just shot some kids up and his ass is working for another department. That's how it works. They'll leave and go from that department and they'll be like, okay, who's over there? Okay, we got Barbara. Barbara, you the one who shot the black guy? Fucking right, Barbara. Come on. We got you. Barbara, because Barbara didn't lose her certification. Barbara is going to go to court and it's going to be virtually impossible to prosecute her for killing that innocent black man. She ain't going to jail. The motherfucker who killed George Floyd may go to jail, but she ain't going to jail. You think a jury with some white women on it, because he's a lawyer and Wardell, they get some opportunity. Oh, I just fuck y'all up. Y'all ain't know I know that. Each lawyer gets the opportunity to pick. You know how y'all used to pick the football team in the field and shit? And you go over there, yeah, I want him. I want him. I want him. That is how it works in the courthouse. Each lawyer gets to pick his jury members. So if I'm the police lawyer, I'm sitting up here trying to pick some motherfucking racist people and some people who love the fucking police. Because I'm going to get me a hung jury out this deal. I'm going to pick my 6 and you're going to pick your 6. And there we go. Now you got to convince them and he got to convince them in order to win. Virtually impossible. And when they go to holler quantified immunity and all that shit, and the police has the right to kill somebody, virtually impossible to convict that person. So then the mayor gets on there with his little hat. He reminds me of these little mayors that's in Miami. And he gets on there with his little hat. I don't know why the fuck he got a hat on for, advertising the city at a time like this. Because it's all about money. Murder is all about money. Killing black people is all about money. I'm going to get into that later too. This motherfucker got his hat on. And he out there speaking. You already a funny looking ass mayor already. Take your fucking hat off and put a fucking tie on. And put your suit on, your shirt all messed up and everything. You speaking to the world right now. And you looking Aki, not Aki, not in that way. Don't kill me. You're looking crazy as hell right now. To millions of people around the country. And you say, well, it's not my fault. As you know, I'm the mayor. And as the mayor, I don't hire and I can't fire the police chief. That was his fucking answer. I said, what kind of goony ass shit show they got going on right here? Okay, I understand that. But you're insulting our intelligence, little black guy. Why are you insulting our intelligence? I don't know. Everybody going for cover. I don't hire the mayor and I don't hire the chief and I can't fire the chief. That's the rules of our city. But Negro, you hire the city manager. And your city manager, when you hire him, you tell him who to hire. And if you don't have no control over the city manager, then that's a fucking problem. Just like City of Miami. Just lately, they had a big old thing about the black lady. You know, everybody wanted the black lady to be the chief of police. And then the mayor then decided to go a different direction and go get a Cuban guy from Houston and brought him in. Now they made him the chief of police. But then the mayor of Miami is the same thing. He's not a strong mayor. He ran for strong mayor. The people voted the shit down. It was like, no, we got one strong mayor and that's enough. But he hired the fucking city manager. So 99.1% of the time, he gonna sit back like this here, and the mayor gonna call a shot to the city manager because the city manager know if he don't do what the mayor say do, you get fired. So what ends up happening yesterday or today, the fucking mayor fired the city manager. Don't insult our intelligence, little black guy. We know how this shit works. You hire the fucking city manager, and the city manager hires the police chief and the fire chief and all these other chiefs, because the city manager controls the whole city. No different than how that shit works in Miami. So don't insult our fucking intelligence. And now the chief, he resigns and all that because he knows the shit was coming down the line. So everybody just think black people stupid. Because we work all day. Hold on. Hello? Yes, you can let him in. Hey, listen. Every week they call up. I get on here and my son didn't want what I cooked. So he wanted cheesecake. See, I be spoiling my kids. But they get roughed up around here too. Trust me. It ain't all gravy up in here. You get everything you want, but you do get roughed up. So going back to the whole situation in Minneapolis, and this is why people need to understand how politics work. So now you go into Minnesota, and you go into the conversation of what I brought up earlier and say, it's not going to stop. The police is going to continue killing innocent black people. And I know some of y'all like, what the fuck? You need this right now. If you got a 13-year-old, you got a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, you got kids that live up under your roof. If you got kids right now that live up under your roof, you need to have that conversation with them. If you're black, you need to have that conversation with them. So that your kids can be like the Army lieutenant putting his hands out. Now that shit happened in December. That happened in December where that Army lieutenant was thrown to the ground. As soon as it goes out on the social media, then shit go to hitting the fan. The governor, now he wants a big investigation. He's a fucking hypocrite. They should have got rid of his Democratic ass when they should have got rid of him way back then. All of a sudden, he don't know that existed since December. What the fuck are we in right now? When it goes on social media, when the media picks it up, then it becomes an issue. then it becomes a issue. So you mean to tell me the governor of Virginia was not aware that an Army lieutenant was abused and thrown down on the ground, and there's an investigation, there's a lawsuit, and the police department fired this guy. So where the fuck the news was then? But the news only put on what they want to put on. So the Army lieutenant files a lawsuit and released the video. Shit hits the fan. And it's like, this is all brand new news. That's not brand new news. The lieutenant didn't get thrown down over the weekend, people. He didn't get thrown down on the fucking asphalt. He got thrown down the asphalt in fucking December. And they fired the police officer in December. So we're living in some fucked up times, bringing me to the point of what I'm telling you all. This shit ain't gonna stop. Why it's not gonna stop, Luke? Give us the fucking shit. Why is it not gonna stop, Luke? Why did you do a post on Instagram and your social media? Uncle Luke Real One, follow me on there, Twitter and Instagram. Well, I said it's not going to stop. Why is it not going to stop? Because of the police union. The police union defends bad cops until the police union regulate its police officers and say, look, y'all can't be doing this dumb shit. When the police union say y'all can't do this dumb shit, y'all get kicked out of the Federation of Police because y'all giving all police a bad name. Until the police union, that is where you don't hear them say that shit on TV. You don't hear nobody talk about the police union on TV. The police union is the one who defend the bad cops. The police union is the one who then gets on the phone and call that other department, that other municipality, and say, hire this motherfucking police because that police officer has what? His certification. Why is Lucas, the police union, so powerful? And why you say this shit ain't gonna stop no time soon? The police union and police officers. Y'all wonder why the police shoot another black man, white police shoot a black man, and the black man standing there and the black man never say shit to the white police? It's because he's a part of the fucking union. And what party is union freaks? What party is pro-union? Who loves the unions? Who the unions love? And what party the unions hate? Y'all ready for this? Our party, the Democratic Party. We're a fucking party of unions. Blake, get the food out there to the door. This is live. We ain't fucking editing shit. Son, get the food. People call up. I'll stop and pick up. I'm just not going to pick up for Crystal and all the rest of them people who like to interrupt my shit. The police union is the people who CNN and Don fucking Lemon and all the rest of them need to be talking about. They are the individuals that are putting these police in these, keeping them giving jobs. Once the union says, if you do the dumb shit because you're making all of us look bad, then you're going to get fired. The NFL football players got a union. Football players do dumb shit. And what happens? They get fired and the union don't protect them. You work at a union. You ain't gonna go do some dumb shit like you on the dock and you let the container fall down and blow up all the shit and you just acting like an ass because you fuck it. You just gonna be on some fuck it and drop the container down and you done blew up $100,000 worth of product. The union is not gonna protect that. The unions Unions in all aspects of everything don't protect the bullshit, but the police union protect the asshole police officers. And why can they do that? I'm getting to the good shit now. How do they come to the conclusion where they feel like they Teflon Don and that they could just kill innocent black people and there's no repercussion? They may get fired from that department. They fired from that department, never lose their pension, but then move to another department. What happened in Broward County? The police officer who shot the little girl with the pellet gun. He had just came from another department with a whole bunch of citations, and he did all kind of wild shit over at the other department. Was hired by Broward County, and then all of a sudden he shoots the girl, and then the news get on there. Well, goddamn, this motherfucker shot. He got off. Look at his record. How the fuck did he get on the force? And everybody like, I don't know. You know damn well you know, because the damn union calls up the department, hire this motherfucker. In Miami-Dade County, same thing with the fire. In Miami-Dade County, about 3 years ago, there was a black firefighter sitting in his booth, in his room. And the other firefighters, he goes to his locker and he sees all the black Sambo hanging and black man and shit. They did a thorough investigation of the situation and what ended up happening. Some other firefighters put that in the black man shit. It was all on the news because the black man made it national. He made it news. Look at this shit. And then everybody was outraged in the city of Miami. They said something got to happen. We're going to suspend the firefighters until further notice. You know what they do? They suspend until further notice. Police, fire. You know those guys, the ones who did that? They just got their job back. They was out on pay. They was on leave for about a fucking year. And they just, motherfuckers back on the fire truck. God damn it. The union. Y'all don't hear me. So, why does the union feel like they're so powerful? Y'all ready for this? The union, the police union. Why are the police feel it's okay to kill innocent black people? The police union, get me closer. Let me get closer. The police union own all your black politicians. The police union puts money in all of the campaigns of all of your black politicians. Your black politicians go to the police union and ask for an endorsement. And when they get the endorsement of the police union, then the police union puts money into that campaign. So you think the black politician is going to get up here and change the fucking laws on quantified immunity? I see my friend Stephen Johnson. He's like, yo, we got to change the laws. Bullshit. Ain't no laws getting changed because the union is heavily involved in every campaign. And if they know they have to get their black politicians elected so they can shut the fuck up and don't try to change no laws like quantified immunity to weaken their stance. And they know that they can go kill innocent black people and no motherfucking black politician is going to come do shit. Because if the police union says, yes, we defend our guy. And what? I sit up there with the big cojones, fuck that shit. Nah, our guy ain't did that shit. Because you know what? Because if the black politicians say one goddamn thing, you know what's going to end up happening? You say one motherfucking thing. The next election, I'm going to find me another nigga who gonna do what the fuck I say do, who gonna shut the fuck up when I say shut the fuck up, and who ain't gonna change no quantified immunity laws and shit like that. So everything you see on TV is a big smoke screen. That's why I look at this lady, Crystal Foster. She in there fighting. We need body cameras. Everything that happened over the weekend, from the goddamn the man in Virginia, body camera, from the man in putting the feet on the neck of the man and killing him, shooting the boy, young man in the fucking car, body camera. But all of a sudden, everybody, Miss Crystal Foster running down in Homestead said they shot my brother, and my brother died, and it took 5 years. The case ain't even closed, and the police officer shot my brother and shot a whole bunch of other people. All I ask y'all to do is just give me some body cameras. She gotta go. Just give me some body cameras in the name of my brother. Give us some body cameras. Why the fuck did she have to fight so hard to get body cameras? Y'all don't hear me? Because who? The police union control all the fucking votes. They know they got some fucked up police. They know where the fucked up departments at. So when you know where the fucked up departments at, where they got a whole bunch of killers on the fucking force, then the police union calls up, because they big lobbyists. They call up all the motherfuckers on the council and say, let me tell you something. You ain't changing the motherfucking law down here, because this is where we send all our killer police at down. You finna change the motherfucking law down here to get no body cameras. Fuck that. That's why the little sister fighting a tough fight. So how do you fix this, Mr. Campbell? You said all this wild shit. You just enlightened us on some great shit. How do we fix this, Mr. Campbell? How do you fix it? What you do is you got to take your ass when the election comes. You got to take your ass and look at the campaign report. It's always reported the amount of money and the donations that these elected officials receive and where the money comes from. You look at the campaign report. And if you see people who, not only the police union and all these other people, you see people who you know you don't want in your neighborhood, but they put money into your candidate campaign. And you know, in the campaigns, it's like big bank take little bank. The guy with the most money is the guy that 9 times 10 win. The guy with the most money is 9 times 10 guy who's going to win. So when the union wants somebody to win, they're going to put all the money into the campaign. So he's going to buy all the commercials, buy all the ads. He's going to buy all the goddamn the poll workers and shit. He's going to buy them obnoxious poll workers. They're going to be out there talking all that shit, vote chic and all that. Fuck that shit. Vote for Bobby. Vote for Bobby. Bobby is our guy. Fuck the other guy. Because the poll workers and the campaign managers know who to hire, the asshole poll workers to try to strong arm you into vote for the. Look at the campaign report. They got all the commercials. Yes. Commissioner Bobby Boucher. Vote for Bobby Boucher. Bobby going to the church. He has handing out checks and shit. Bobby handing out meals, and Bobby got all this. Where you got all that money from, Bobby? To do all that. Bobby got like 200,000-300,000, sometimes 2 million in his campaign. Shit, Bobby getting money all over here. Everybody gave Bobby. Bobby got big ass damn near 200,000-300,000. How much you gonna take for you to win the race, Bobby? Because we need you in there, Bobby. Shit, I'm gonna need about a couple 100,000 from y'all, because you know I'm gonna have to buy the radio. I'm gonna have to buy the black newspaper. You know, because you buy the black newspaper. You buy the black newspaper, whoever buy the biggest ad in the black newspaper, that's who gets the endorsement. Oh, hello, I'm preaching tonight. Whoever pays the most at the black newspaper, they get the endorsement. Whoever buys the most commercials on the black radio station, they get the endorsement. You hear Bobby Boucher all over the place. So you go to the poll, you got big old postcards, Bobby Boucher mailers coming in. Because where you think Bobby got the money from? The fucking police union. And so you think Bobby is getting ready to say some shit? And it don't stop there. It don't stop there because now the union has to lobby all the time. There's a law go against the police, so the union send their lobbyists and their lawyers and the big lobby firms up to Tallahassee and say, hey, hey, hey. Then they go to negotiate a new deal, and the guy, Bobby said, look, well, you gave me $200,000. I'm thinking about, okay, Bobby, next election, I'm going to give you $300,000. Please don't vote for no shit talking about you get ready to get rid of quantified immunity. Okay, Bobby? Okay. We got a deal. That's how the lobbyists work. And then it's all year long because they got the local guys. They got the local union workers who work for the police union, and they work at the union, and they working on the clock for the police department. Y'all don't hear me? The police union workers are working full-time at the union, but getting paid by the police department. How the fuck did that happen? So your kids, you better have that conversation. Your kids, you better have that conversation about the police. Because the police walk around like this here. Shit. I know when I walk into the black community, I can shoot a motherfucker. And ain't nobody going to jail. There ain't no fucking politician get ready to say nothing because my union got this shit on lock. My union told us already that we fucking endorse the motherfucker who won the fucking election. We endorse the individuals who put motherfuckers in jail. So ain't shit can happen to us. So we can shoot your black ass. That's why they walk around with big nuts in the black community talking shit. They walk around like that because they ain't got to worry about a motherfucking thing. Man, shit, you ain't got to worry about motherfuckers shoot motherfuckers when we want to shoot a motherfucking shit. Y'all niggas better shut the fuck up. But it don't happen in the white neighborhood. Because in the white neighborhood, they go vote at 70%. So you can't buy the white neighborhood vote. So therefore, when the police go into the white neighborhood and they stop a white kid, he goes into it with a whole nother disposition because his union did not tell him he has a license to kill white people. Y'all fucking with the wrong one right now. You put me in jail now, y'all better come get my ass. I'm gonna see y'all ass protesting outside Dade County Jail or whatever the fuck it is. But the union, I say all this to say this. The union could do better. You can regulate your fucking police. You can regulate your police. You can tell them, look, we ain't finna have this shit here. Y'all, we ain't gonna defend you, motherfuckers, just like any other fucking union. You got a union, a sanitation department union. You let the man miss my house and throw my trash on the shit. The union is not going to defend him because you are not doing your job. You threw Luther Campbell trash in the fucking yard and you were part of the sanitation union. The only union that allows some shit like that to happen. That's what it is. Come on, man. It don't stop there because they have the little local union workers and they work the politicians on a daily basis. The local union people work the politicians on a daily basis. I'm going to pause there because I was getting ready to say something. Right there. But I'm gonna pause right there. Because I was getting ready to expose some shit that would have blew this whole fucking internet up. And I'm pretty sure some of these individuals on here know what I'm talking about. I was getting ready to expose some shit on here that would blow this whole fucking internet up. Blew this whole fucking town with the shit with the top would have blew off of this motherfucker. In the whole country, they'd be like, oh shit, no! Put it this way, people who work for the police union, they'll sell their soul. I'll hold that for another day. But my thing is, when you look at the news, you don't see them focusing on the I ain't heard Joe Biden say shit yet. He talking about letting the troops go away. He talking about all this other shit. Bringing the troops home. It's like they talking about so much shit. I'm like, well, Joe, didn't the black people with the black women put you in office? Didn't we put you in office? When the fuck you gonna get on here and say we're gonna regulate these motherfucking police? We're gonna send the Justice Department in there and all that. They're doing the same shit Obama did. Because you know why? Democratic Party is a pro-union party. They don't fuck with the union. So we all gonna die. Have that conversation with your kids. That's what this is all about. Because the union is going to look at this and say, fuck Luke. The television network is a part of the union. The union is AFLC. I'm a part of the union. All of it is Democrats. So you ain't gonna change the laws. Where all the outrage? You think Joe Biden's sitting up there, he got so much shit to do that he don't know what the fuck just happened? This man just got killed and having a big riot in goddamn Minnesota again. That's why I said, I listen, I campaigned my ass off for Kamala Harris and I went and voted for Joe Biden. But at the end of the day, there were still question marks about both of them when it comes to African Americans and the law. So I don't sit up here and I don't sit up. Listen, when you get in office, you gotta show me. I can vote for your ass, but that don't mean I ain't gonna hold your ass accountable. You just don't get my vote. And this is what happens with black people. They get our vote and they just fucking shove it up our ass without no Vaseline. That's what they do to us because they figure like, oh, y'all ain't gonna say shit because y'all already voted for us, so y'all don't feel like y'all no hypocrites for talking shit to us. But so we still gonna do what the fuck we want to do. We still gonna make all these white people rich. We still gonna make all our people rich, and the donors who put money into our campaigns rich. And them motherfuckers billionaires, and they're gonna keep being billionaires, and y'all still gonna continue being pawns in the games. Come on, man. Don't fall in love with no fucking party, because the Democratic Party ain't did shit for us. Don't fall in love with no Republican Party because they ain't did shit for us neither. Don't get caught with this shit about, okay, let them sell y'all and brainwash y'all on, oh yeah, these are the people who love us. No, we'll put you in office, but what the fuck you gonna do when you get in office? I'm gonna hold you accountable and respond. They say, oh, we're gonna fucking fix the roads and the highway. They got big speeches and shit and hold up press conferences and shit. Okay. When the fuck you gonna talk about this man just getting shot? We fucking put Kamala Harris and Joe Biden in office because we were sick and tired of being sick and tired and sick and tired of being sick and tired. We say it's enough, just like the girl Miss Foster say, her slogan is enough is a fucking enough. And we put them people in office and them people ain't said a motherfucking thing about what the fuck is going on in Minnesota right now. I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. So my last thing, and this is going to be a local issue right here, Formula One. Everybody is all upset about Formula One, the race car, the fancy race cars coming through Miami Gardens at the Hard Rock State. What is the Hard Rock Stadium? Everybody all up in arms, and oh, we're upset that Formula One is coming into Hard Rock Stadium, and how dare the Miami Dolphins do this, and how dare the Miami Dolphins put a race track in our neighborhood and all of this shit here. They went and got one of the elected officials and dug her up, and she came and said, okay, what the fuck? Why are they putting a race shit in the neighborhood? So I'm sitting up here looking at this whole situation because it's been going on, and every time it's getting ready to happen, I be like, Where do you stand on this, Luther? I'm like, these people own a fucking football stadium. It's like, I'm a businessman. Own a motherfucking business. I can do what the fuck I want to do in my shit. So if I want to have a racetrack around this goddamn house, if I want to bring a game truck, which the neighbors might be like, why the fuck Luke got a game truck and he got all these kids from the inner city out here in the front of his yard and all this shit here? You can't tell me what the fuck to put in my yard. You can't tell me the game truck. This game truck is in my fucking yard. I can do what the fuck I want to do. And the argument is, oh, they're going to have the racetrack and they're going to be going all over the place. Okay, so let me understand this. The people who were upset, they've been getting money from the Dolphin Foundation for years. So the Miami Dolphins cut their money off because they said the foundation is not really helping anybody. So when the foundation got cut off, then Miami Dolphins then announced they get ready to do a Formula race. And then all of a sudden, they got mad with the Miami Dolphins. You need me to slow that shit down? The people upset with the Formula race, the Miami Dolphins that get ready to put on into their stadium, we're getting money into their foundations for the Miami Dolphins. And the Miami Dolphins cut their foundation money off a couple of years before they announced the Formula race. And then they end up getting mad. Oh, we got you motherfuckers now. We're going to stop your fucking race. Okay. You can't. I'm lost on this. All I know is if I buy a football stadium, I got to put some people in there. If the football stadium is in Miami Gardens, and it's the number one most economical engine that drives Miami Gardens, they give over 1 million meals out to everybody. Ain't nobody say shit about that. They give out millions of dollars donating to organizations. They hire thousands of people from the area. They're the number one most economical engine, that tax-driven corporation in the city. They allow you to have Jazz in the Gardens in their parking lot. They could tell you, take your fucking Jazz in the Gardens and go somewhere else with it. They can tell you that. They allow you to have the big Orange Blossom Classic in their stadium. And when you have Jazz in the Gardens, you have Rolling Loud. I can hear that shit all the way over here. I can see it. I'm at Miramar. I can hear the fucking whole stage. I can hear Frankie Beverly in my front yard. So we upset about, I'm supposed to be mad about the race cars riding around, and they will be done at like 8 o'clock at night or whatever the fuck time it is. What am I supposed to be mad at here? It's the venue. What happens when the Dolphin game is going on and the people coming, and then they got the big concert, then the Jazz and the gun, the Rolling Loud, and they boom, 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 and the people shaking in the neighborhood. What you should have did was let the motherfuckers put a stadium there. That's what you should have did. So all of a sudden, I'm supposed to be mad at the Miami Dolphins. They do more for the community than any fucking organization in the whole fucking town. That includes the Heat. The Marlins don't do shit. The MLS team don't do shit. They gave them a fucking stadium. And we supposed to be mad. They're building a big facility from Davie. Now all those football players, when they get their check in Miami Gardens in the city of Miami, they got to pay taxes. So we supposed to be mad. I'm supposed to be mad at the motherfucker one. They need to make money. Come on, man. We need to get mad at some real shit around here. Get mad at the fact that we can't get no goddamn the police put in jail for killing the lady's son. Brother, get mad at that. Get your ass out there and protest that. Ain't gonna do that. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'd like to thank y'all for being on the show. I'll see y'all on Sunday. I had a good time. But before I go, I just need to see who on here. Let me this. If you got something to say, this is the point of the show where it's Ask Uncle Luke. Ask me something and I'll answer. I'll post your question on here. Ask me the question. But I'm not with the fucking up the Miami Dolphins. They do too much. I hate going after and going off on people who do too much. They had a big proms and shit at the Hard Rock Stadium. They have banquets at the Hard Rock Stadium. They have fucking funerals at the Hard Rock Stadium for the community. And all of a sudden we supposed to get mad with the Dolphins? Really? Come on, man. Ask Uncle Luke. This is the time. What you got to ask me? I like that right there. He says, hey, you can agree with me or disagree. Homestead got a racetrack. They can come down there. Hell yeah. Shit. hey, man. I love you too. What you gonna ask me? Ask me a question right now before I get off here. This is the time to ask Uncle Luke. Ask Uncle Luke what you want to ask me. Hey, who's your team, high school team playing in the spring? Oh, we're going to Palm Beach. We're going to play Atlantic and Palm Beach Central. That's what we're going to go up to Palm Beach and play in a jamboree. What you want to do? What you want to ask me a question, Luke? Qualified immunity. Not qualified immunity. You're right. I'm sorry. I get all excited. You're right. I get all excited, my brother. Thank you for correction. That's what it's called. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Ask me a question before I get off here. Ask Uncle Luke. Oh, when am I doing what? Coming to Detroit. I really want to come to Detroit. I'm actually going to, me and Jeezy going to do something in Florence. We're going to do the Freaknik, and I got quite a few other. You got to keep up on my social media. Hey, remember, go to my YouTube page. Go to my YouTube page and subscribe. I need you to subscribe to my YouTube page and then go to my Twitter and Instagram. Follow me. I'm always talking shit and everything. Hey, okay, does Publix supermarket do anything for the community? Publix don't do a goddamn thing because you know why? Publix is not in the Black community. There's only one Publix in like Miramar that was in there before Miramar became Black. There's one Publix outside of Miami Gardens. Publix ain't in the Black community. That's why DeSantis gave all the money, gave all the drugs to Publix. Will you run for a political job? You know, I was seriously thinking about, and I'm seriously thinking about, this is going to be a big thing. I'm seriously thinking about running for Alcee Hastings' seat because I love Alcee Hastings. God bless his soul. He passed, one of the greatest politicians, and I know what he represents. He don't represent that soft ass shit. Hastings is a fighter. And I remember when I was going through everything that I was going through, Hastings, me and him would have conversations, man, brother, fight. If you look at his legacy and things that he went through as a judge, being impeached, being taken out, and then still going and running, still fighting for his name, I don't think that seat should be held by a regular politician. It has to be held by a rebel. And if a rebel don't get in that race, then I might get in that race. Even though I want to run for governor. I really want to run for governor. Run against Marco Rubio. That'd be good too. But I'm just, I'm thinking about that. When am I coming to Palm Beach? I'm in Palm Beach all the time. My son plays travel baseball. I never see y'all. Hey, here we go right here. Hey, listen, here's another thing, people. You got the Orange Blossom Classic. The Orange Blossom Classic coming back Labor Day weekend. Labor Day will be right here around the corner. Get them tickets right now. Trust me, it's going to be super hot. Get the tickets for the Orange Blossom. I'm telling you, the thing going to be sold out, and y'all going to be sitting your ass outside talking, they sold the tickets to everybody at Jackson State. They sold the tickets to everybody in Tallahassee and Jacksonville and all that. Everybody is coming here for the Orange Blossom Classic. Y'all get your tickets right now. There's going to be some parties. They're going to have concerts at the stadium. They're going to have big events all over town. It's going to be the Black Super Bowl. Deion Sanders is coming down with his sorry-ass team, and we're going to beat his brains out. No, Deion is sorry. Coach Flea, who's from Miami, coaching with Deion Prime and all that. The Rattlers coming in. They're going to have a big parade. They're going to have a big parade on 199th Street. Listen, man, y'all don't understand. You better get them tickets now. Make your reservations. Come on down. Yes, I'm fucking advertising because my girl is doing the fucking event. My buddy is doing that event. A lady is putting the event on. I ain't gonna tell y'all her name because you know what's gonna happen. All y'all gonna be calling her for free tickets. Don't call her for free tickets because she spent a lot of money putting this shit on for the community and for the world to come to Miami. ESPN gonna be broadcasting. Don't sit your ass home talking about, I'm gonna look at ESPN and go to all the parties. The game is on a Sunday, Labor Day weekend, so she made sure that everybody could party from Friday, Saturday, and then you go to the game on Sunday. Oh, Cali, Florida, you better come on. I got 2 tickets. You already got 2 tickets, Reggie? Look at that. See what I'm saying? Let me put them. Reggie already got his tickets. Who else got his tickets? Oh, no. I got the wrong person. Reggie got his tickets. Ready to go. FAMU Rattlers in the building, baby. And all you Bethune-Cookman Wildcats, y'all could come too. Yes. Yep, Marie. Me and Jeezy at the Freaknik. That's in Florence, South Carolina. But I'm telling you, that Orange Blossom Classic, think about it. That's going to be the first big major event for the entire world after the pandemic. Y'all got to come to that. Go to the website right now. Go to the website, get the information, get you some hotel packages. A lot of events going to be on the mainland. A lot of events going to be all over the place. It's going to be the deal. Definitely going to be the deal. Are you involved in it? Yes, I'm an ambassador for the Classic. Let me tell you something. I was really touched that the young lady, I ain't gonna tell y'all her name, asked me to be an ambassador because there's a lot of things that go on in Miami and they just totally forget about me. There's a lot of galas and balls and shit that go on in Miami. A lot of people don't fuck with me because they know I ruffle people's feathers, so they bring people into those events, and those people, they're, oh shit, you got Luther here, and so because I hold motherfuckers politicians to the carpet. It ain't a popularity contest. So I was touched that she asked me to be involved, and yes, let me tell you this here. It's all about supporting the sister. A Black woman is putting that event on. Black women are doing the work and making that thing happen. And I'm just loving it. I'm loving it. I love working with them. Even though they work me hard. DC Live, you need to buy 2 tickets. You better get your tickets. Hey, look at me. All the clubs are going to be sold out. You better get your tables and all that, everything. Oh, you are Miami. Thank you. Hey, look, I see y'all all on Sunday. I'm happy that y'all came on. I'm going to have a very special guest on Sunday. I will announce him or her around Saturday. So y'all have a great, blessed weekend. And I'm pretty sure I'll be talking to the police union. And I do have, I'm going to have a big announcement tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned to my social media platforms. I got a big announcement tomorrow, a new company that I'm launching. And then at the same time, on Friday, I'll probably have another big announcement, Friday or Monday, about my plan for Miami Beach Memorial Day weekend, spring break, and going forward. So y'all stay tuned. Yours truly, Uncle Luke. I had a great time. I'll holla.